It is the most wonderful time,
Yes.
T-H-Y-M-E, of the year. Holiday parties are certainly all the rage, but I mean, how many cookies can you afford to eat at each party?
Not many, really not many. Here to give you a delicious recipe to trim the treats is registered dietitian Lisa Andrews of Sound Bites Nutrition. And thanks so much for being here. This is so timely.
Festive and everything.
Of course. Well, you know, I had to put on some antlers with my tinsel hair. So
I love it.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
yes.
I love it. So you're going to help us get healthy or eat healthy a little bit, right?
We're going to have like a treat that tastes really decadent, but is actually fairly healthy.
Okay.
So what I've got here are some Natural Delight pitted dates, and dates are actually a good source of potassium, which a lot of people don't know, and they're high in fiber as well.
A lot of people don't eat them, but they're pretty good for you.
Yeah, my husband's a little bit addicted to them because they are really sweet and they taste kind of like caramel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do look for dates around the holidays.
Right. They're festive.
You know him,
I know
right?
you love a good pun, Lisa.
He will be
so
here
that's-
all night, folks.
Yes. All right. So,
Yeah.
I mean, and these are big, too.
Yeah, these are sort of like massive medjool dates, but so they're great for stuffing. You know, a lot of people wrap them in bacon. We're going to do something tiny bit healthier.
Oh,
Awesome.
okay.
Well, let's get started. Where do we
All right,
start?
so what we are going to do, these are called, I made this up, I call them cannoli dates.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to have Michelle mix up the little batter here. So
Okay.
what we have is some whipped cream cheese.
All right.
And if you use whipped cream cheese, it's actually, for one, it's easier to put on your bagel, but it's great for recipes because
I didn't even know that's a thing. That's amazing.
Faster to kind of
Whipped
whip up.
cream cheese.
It's faster to whip up and it's lower in saturated fat and calories. So that's a
okay.
good thing, and it still tastes good, which is really important. So I've
we
got about a half a teaspoon of cinnamon.
All of it in?
Yeah, throw it all in there.
A little cinnamon. Yeah, that's always
And probably about it's about a teaspoon and a half of powdered sugar. We're
Awesome.
gonna throw that in.
Sweeten it up a little bit.
Yeah, we're just gonna mix that all in. Those are for topping.
Oh, nice.
And so you just kind of, you know, whip it all together. I have a whisk if you want it. Take whisks.
Little mini whisk.
Take whisks.
Take whisks in life. Yes.
Exactly.
This might make it a little harder. I don't know. No, I guess.
It's whisk management.
It is whisk management, whiskey
Yes.
business.
Oh, there we go.
All right, now you're speaking my language.
They
All right,
are-
so I mean, this is great. And then the cinnamon, like that's like festive.
Yeah, so the cinnamon
complements
gives
the
it a little
dates.
bit of, you know, a little more taste. And then basically what I do, I've got a little cheese
a
right
little spreader there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we do is just stuff them and then top them with a couple chocolate chips.
I like the
And,
little
you
mini
know,
chips there, too.
This is kind of nice because it's, you know, it's gluten-free.
Wow.
And I'm not going to say it's low in carbs because the carb, you know, you got dates.
Well,
dates
sure.
have carbs, they're sweet.
But it's a healthier option. And it
Yeah,
looks
it's a
like a little
healthier option.
cannoli. Look at that.
It looks like a little cannoli. And they're really, really tasty. I mean, I had to kind of stop myself from eating 3 or 4.
That's
Yeah.
definitely sweet, right?
Yeah, and you can make them ahead of time, so they're not really, I mean, you see how easy they are to make. They're not
Yeah.
time consuming. You know, put them on a nice little festive tray, you know, maybe decorate it with a couple Hershey Kisses or something like that, and there you go. You got a little party.
Decorate it up a little
like
bit.
Yeah,
that.
decorate it up there.
See, what I tend to do is I try to eat something healthy before I go to a party.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm not grazing on
yeah,
everything.
definitely.
To like
a little,
balance it out a little
yeah,
bit.
a little
Yeah.
apple and peanut butter, you know, a little Greek yogurt and fruit or something so that you're not ravenous when you get to the party. That's always a
Right.
good idea.
Yeah, that's certainly a good idea.
And I want to thank Natural Delights medjool dates for the samples for this segment.
Is that where they come from? Like, what is medjool?
I believe they are like a Mediterranean. That's a
Wow,
really good
okay.
question, but I believe they're from
They look
California.
really good. I'm going to have to like try
Yeah,
one of
actually,
these.
these are
Yeah,
from
go
Yuma,
ahead.
Arizona.
Wow.
Of course, I'll
Good.
leave some for you guys. Is it
Thank
tasty?
you.
Oh, you can put a little. of this
Oh yeah,
in
you
there,
got to put a
too.
little sprinkle on there.
Make
Get a little festive there.
festive,
Or if you want to
yeah.
make them for Hanukkah, you've got some blue and silver. You put those on there too.
Yeah, a little blue
Yeah,
food
so go ahead,
coloring.
please try it.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Well, Lisa, if people want to get some more tips, learn more about you, and learn more about Sound Bites Nutrition, where can they go to do that?
So my website is just soundbitesnutrition.com. You can sign up for my blog, or I am at NutriGirl on most social media channels, Instagram, Twitter, etc.
I know what you mean. You can really start going on these things.
Yeah, but they're sweet and they're satisfying, and again,
Yeah.
they're you know, they've actually got some nutrition. But you know, we're not always thinking of nutrition this time of year.
Sure.
But it is a
What is
nice,
that
healthy alternative.
with dates? Is it like, so there, I mean, there's fiber and that sort of stuff in there?
Yeah, there's fiber, potassium, antioxidants,
cool.
just like any other types of fruit. But they're convenient because you can leave them on the counter. You don't have to refrigerate them, et cetera, and they're versatile. So I like to put them in salads too. They're great with like a spinach or kale salad.
You always have some great ideas. Thank you so
So
much.
good.
I like to eat.
Yeah, we
You're
do
not
too.
the only one.
When it
Thanks,
comes down
Lisa.
to, I like to
My
eat.
problem.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you being here, sharing this recipe with us.
Absolutely.